Extedelic Media Group releases a new non-fiction book, The Intelligence Supernova, Essays on Cybernetic Transhumanism, the Simulation Singularity and the Syntellect Emergence. Written by Alex M. Vikalev, foreword by Antonin Taineman Ph.D., format, Kindle ebook, press release, San Francisco, September 3, 2019. The Science and Philosophy of Information book series is adapted for general audience from the grand volume titled The Syntellect Hypothesis, 5 Paradigms of the Mind's Evolution, a treatise by digital philosopher Alex Vikalev on the ultimate nature of reality, consciousness, the physics of time, digital physics, philosophy of mind, foundations of quantum physics, the technological singularity, transhumanism, the impending phase transition of humanity, the simulation hypothesis, economic theory, the extended Gaia theory, transcendental metaphysics and God. In this book 3 of the series, the author presents to us a number of essays on the future scenarios of civilizational development in light of science and philosophy of technology, economics and sociology, as well as what these accelerating changes mean to us as individuals. As the author writes in the introduction to the book series, when I first wrote and published The Syntellect Hypothesis, 5 Paradigms of the Mind's Evolution in January 2019, I received lots of feedback from my friends, associates, and readers saying that it had come out to be too voluminous and thus rightfully deserving a magnum opus designation for the scientific and philosophical discourse. At the same time, many suggested to break this work into several parts for easier reading and to get it adapted to general audience. So, this book, The Intelligence Supernova, is part of the magnum opus, and simultaneously book 3 of the Science and Philosophy of Information series. However, the book contains some newly introduced material and also can be read as a standalone book. Alex M. Vikalev is a futurist, digital philosopher, neo-transcendentalist, transhumanist, singularitarian, cosmist, independent scholar, evolutionary extrapolist, consciousness researcher, media commentator, painter and author who lives in Burlingame, California. Russian-born, immigrated to the U.S. in 1994, holds degrees in humanities, finance and economics. Earlier published works include Is Reality a Simulation? 2018, The Syntellect Hypothesis, 5 Paradigms of the Mind's Evolution, 2019, The Origins of Us, Evolutionary Emergence and the Omega Point Cosmology, 2019, The Physics of Time, D-Theory of Time and Temporal Mechanics, 2019. Instant bestseller on Amazon. This new book is a collection of remarkable essays on our near future with AI, cybernetics, transhumanism, the simulation hypothesis, the technological singularity, the emergence of the global mind, and corresponding philosophical issues. Written by Alex M. Vikalev, foreword by Antonin Taineman, Ph.D., publisher, Extedelic Media Group, publication date, September 1, 2019, format, Kindle ebook, print book length, 245 pages, price, $9.99. Let an ultra-intelligent machine be defined as a machine that can far surpass all the intellectual activities of any man, however clever. Since the design of machines is one of these intellectual activities, an ultra-intelligent machine could design even better machines. There would then unquestionably be an intelligence explosion, and the intelligence of man would be left far behind. Thus the first ultra-intelligent machine is the last invention that man need ever make, provided that the machine is docile enough to tell us how to keep it under control. I.J. Good. This is the opening quote to Volume 3 of the Science and Philosophy of Information series. In his foreword, Dr. Antonin Taineman writes, as progress in artificial intelligence, nanotechnology, and robotics is becoming more pronounced, it may not be impossible that we'll see the birth of strong AI. As soon as AI systems will become capable of improving themselves, this may herald the advent of a new era of an intelligence supernova, a cognitive and silicon variant of the Cambrian explosion. And here's another revelatory passage from the book. As cyberhumans, We'll use virtual space-time continuums as a new habitat, and the physical universe would be used mostly for converting the dark matter into computeronium. The intelligence supernova wouldn't happen simultaneously for everyone at once, though. Some people may choose to stay in their biological form longer than others who would choose to migrate to the metaverse. For individual human minds, this Novacine event would basically signify a pseudo-death, that is self-transcendence. It's when you suddenly become someone bigger. That was video press release by Extradelica Media.